Jump on you a little bit early in ball games?
I have no idea.
Is it like, how much do you feel like you have to kind of attack right away from pitch one?
Yeah, anytime out there, I'm attacking from pitch one. Just so happens to be first inning kind of always gets me for some reason. I don't know what it is, but just something to it.
It's not like, I mean, there are a couple big-time hitters in the 2, 3, 4 spot in their lineup. What challenges do they present?
Oh, they're just a solid lineup, 1 through 9. I didn't think many balls got hit hard there in the first inning, besides Cruz's single to right, mistake pitch that I made. But other than that, I thought I made really good pitches and just,
yeah. How hard is it to recover? I mean, look, we saw the shift. I mean, you know, they beat the shift like that. How hard is it to recover from that? You see a tapper that's a guaranteed out when, you know, it's not a shift hit.
Yeah, it's tough. But that's where we're playing them, and it's just, I don't know, just got to make another pitch, just keep making pitches, and hopefully it'll go your way.
In the first 2 innings, it was kind of a 50-50 mix of fastball and secondary stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Third inning, fourth inning, it kind of shifted into very fastball, kind of changeup heavy. What kind of went into that shift as the game went along?
Yeah, we just kind of noticed that they just weren't on my fastball through the first couple innings, so we just went to the more fastball heavy attack, and it ended up working out a little bit. I think my fastball was playing harder than I was throwing it even, and you just take that into the next start too.
You've been able to get a good amount of swings and misses with your changeup in these first 2 starts. Just what have your impressions been of the early returns on that pitch in particular?
Yeah, it's not a pitch that I've thrown very much. I think last year I threw 2% of the time, and obviously this year I'm throwing a lot more because I think it's a very effective pitch. As we've seen these first 2 games and through spring training, I just think it's a really good pitch that I can use and get weak contact and ground balls with.
Mitch, do you think you have to, like, maybe remind yourself, or are you putting in your head, like, no, this is just 2 starts, whatever, you know, going on, everything I did in the offseason, that's going to translate, that's going to be good?
Yeah, I mean, I'm cool with how I'm throwing it right now. I'm feeling really good. I think it was 7 singles tonight. Yeah, there's just, well, I mean, I can't do anything about some of those. You just got to keep pushing forward.
Some of those, you talked about those ones that beat the shift. Do you have to pitch any differently when the shift, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Are there different things that you're trying to do when the defense has shifted that heavily, or is it just attack?
No, I'm just going over their game plan of how they hit, what pitches they hit, and then using my strengths and just pitching that way. I'm not trying to change how I'm pitching based off of where we're positioned.
I guess generally speaking, like these first 2 games, you have been able to generate a lot of weak contact. Is that, even with the results might necessarily not being there, is that encouraging that, you know, something that might, as the season goes along, those hits do find gloves?
Yeah, hopefully it'll change here sooner than later. But yeah, just that's what I'm trying to do, is get weak contact. So to see that I'm getting weak contact is definitely a really positive sign for myself going on. And just keep rolling with it and trying to keep the weak contact up, and hopefully it'll fall my way here soon.
What was like